Hello everybody, welcome to Coco's Crochet. I'm Litsa and today I have a very special co-host. I'd like to introduce you to my friend Belle the Bee. Now today we're going to be talking about Belle's visit with us here in Sydney, Australia, and how excited we've been to have her to be her hosts. Now let me tell you how this all got started, and then we'll get into Belle's adventures with us. So our friends KK and Kristen over at KK Crochet invited any of us content creators, yes, we were so lucky to get that invitation, to see if we wanted to share in Belle's and Buddy's, her brother's, adventures around the world. And I expressed my interest that I would love to have Belle over to stay with us, and I was very lucky that KK and Kristen said yes, that Belle could come and stay with us. So what I will do, so that you know exactly what I'm talking about, is I'll also link down in the description box KK's and Kristen's video, which talks about why they've done this, why they've set Belle and Buddy on an adventure around the world, and it's going to be so much fun for all of us involved and for you guys too, because you get to share and hang out with us and see what they've all been up to, these little cheeky bees. Now I have to say that Belle is extremely cute. Look at her, guys, and her little tiny wings. She is so adorable, and she is very well behaved. So she's such a credit to both her mums, KK and Kristen. So thank you for doing such a great job raising her. She has been an absolute delight. As I said, we were very lucky to have Belle stay with us over the Easter long weekend. So we snuck in a couple of extra days because there was no point in shipping her off to her next destination, because she wasn't going to be going anywhere. Postage had halted for the few days. So when Belle arrived, we also received this card. So she actually got to us, Belle arrived to us on Wednesday the 27th of March, like that afternoon, evening. And in this card, there is a thank you from KK and Kristen for hosting Belle. And it also has a few instructions. It says that we need to spend some time with Belle. We need to make a video documenting her time with us. We need to write a little journal entry, which we'll put back into the package. And in that package, we'll send Belle the card, our journal entry, and off to her next destination for the next person waiting to host Belle. And somewhere in the world is Buddy. And I cannot wait to see KK and Kristen do their video when Belle and Buddy make it back home. I cannot wait to hear about their adventures. But what we'd like to do now is share Belle's time with us here in Sydney, Australia. And let me tell you, she has brought so much joy to all of us. So I'm just going to pop her over here with our leggy froggy friend from Josephine, so she has a little bit of company while we have a little chat about what has been going on the last few days. So I have taken a photo, documented a journal photo form, and I've also got some notes, and I'll be reading them out to you as I show you the photos. So on the very first evening that Belle arrived with us, we enjoyed a nice relaxing cup of tea with honey, of course, watching the sunset. Belle had been on a very long flight to get to Sydney, Australia, all the way from West Virginia in the USA. And there she is there. She's so sweet. And that very same evening, here we are here relaxing. We had some dinner together, some yummy cottage pie. And then the very next day was Thursday, the 28th of March, and Belle went to work with me. Here she is here on my computer monitor. Everybody fell in love with her. I have to tell you, they all heard her story about her journey here, and also all about Bumblebee's mountain outreach. And they were so excited and fascinated to hear about that as well, and Belle's involvement. Now, Belle also found at work, she's so clever, she found our pet wall of fame. So this is basically most of the pets that we own at work, that our fur babies, and there's Belle amongst them there. And then while Belle was there, she had the opportunity to also enter into the Easter egg raffle, because it was the last day of school before the Easter break, and she also enjoyed the Easter hat parade. So that was a lot of fun as well. Now, Friday, the next day, we were at home, so it was a fabulous time to be on holiday, and it was Friday the 29th of March, and Belle spent some time in the gardening, and she was buzzing around, and as she was buzzing around, she discovered Steve's pineapples. Now, Steve has a huge area where he's growing, I think, about 9 pineapples at the time, and for those of you that don't know, pineapples take 2 years to grow, so he's very, very patient. And there's Belle next to a little tiny pineapple. They're the same size at the moment. And then, as it was a very hot day, let me tell you, because although it's autumn here, it's still quite warm most days. Belle decided to sit in the jacuzzi to cool down. And then she even jumped into the water. Of course, she was floating on her little flamingo. And then Belle found a beautiful plant to dry herself off and sunbake. There she is amongst that giant, I think that's a native plant. She looks so comfortable there. And then when it was time to come into the house, because it was coming to the end of the day, Belle was excited to explore even more, and she found Coco and hung out with her for a while. And then when Belle was in the house, she found her way up to the yarn room, as you do, right? The best room of the whole house. And the first thing she came across was Coco's Crochet Pet Wall of Fame. And they're all our fur babies here. And there she is amongst them. And then Belle just couldn't believe how much yarn was in here, and she just, oops, there she is there. And she just had such a great time rolling around in all the soft, squishy yarn. And then guess what? Belle made a lot of friends up here too. She felt right at home. There she is there amongst them. Absolutely love that. I wish she could stay. And then Belle, on her travels around as she was buzzing around the yarn room, she found a beanie that she thought would really suit her, if only it was in her size, maybe one day. And then, because Belle was so busy buzzing around, she got a little bit tired, so she rested on the tall stack of tiles that she found. And then she thought she'd have a little rest. And then along came Easter Sunday. So Belle helped the bunny hand out all the Easter eggs. Then it was time for Monday morning. And as it was the long weekend, we had some tilers tiling the granny flat bathroom. And Belle was the best supervisor because she kept an eye on them. And let me tell you, she gave them the tick of approval at the end of the day. She thought it was a job well done. And there she's on her ladder, and she had a hard hat just in case. And then, here we go here, guys. You'll recognize who's in this photo other than Belle. Then Belle started to get a little homesick. So we watched videos of KK and Kristen, which made Belle very, very happy. And then our time with Belle was just so amazing and so unforgettable. We made so many memories. I have to tell you that all our family and friends that came over, they actually had a cuddle with Belle. Obviously, I couldn't take photos of them, but I will tell you that they really enjoyed chatting to her and about her, and she got so many cuddles. Let me tell you, KK and Kristen, she was very much loved while she stayed with us. And I just want to thank you too for inviting us along and, just saying yes for us to be part of this amazing journey. It has just been so much fun. Now that it's time for Belle, so here she is here, guys, so you get to see her one more time. Now it's time for Belle to make her way to her next destination. Her adventure continues. Even though it ends here in Sydney, Australia, she'll be making her way to the next part of her journey. So I just want to thank you all for hanging out with us, and I hope you enjoyed Belle's little adventure here with us in Sydney, Australia. As I said, she may not have seen all the big sights, but she certainly had a fun time hanging out with us. So watch out for the next place that you end up seeing Miss Belle and her brother as well. So let's see what they get up to next. So until we all see you again very, very soon, take care, everybody. Bye-bye for now.